Well, good morning. It's Friday, August 6th at about 6:45 a.m. And what's exciting about today is normally anyone that knows me knows I'm going to sleep up until the last second, get in the shower quick, and rush to work. Well, this week has been a little different. So something good's going on. Um, I usually get my husband's food ready and whatnot before he goes to work, and then I lay back down for a little bit. Lately, I have been doing my readings, and I actually read 4 every morning. But I don't want to bore people, I don't want to talk too much. So let me know what you think, like in the comments. I'm waiting for my first comment, so it's exciting. So I read like a Jesus Today, I read an Al Anon little daily motivational. I've got my codependency one and my Jesus Calling. So I'm just gonna get on here for a few minutes and read these. And like I said, let me know what your thoughts are. Am I reading too much? Is it too little? Does it help you guys? That's kind of where we're at. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm finally starting to get better from the crud. All right, I thought today was a really good one. I didn't do yesterday's, but so here we are today, Friday, August 6th. All right, it says solving problems. And by the way, I can't find my tripod, so I about threw a fit this morning, so what's the word? I compromised, and I do that a lot. I'll forget where I'm going. So I compromised, and I have it sitting against something on the coffee table in the living room. All right, so this is about solving problems. Problems are made to be solved. Some of us spend more time reacting to the fact that we have a problem than we do solving the problem. Guilty. Why is this happening to me? Isn't life awful? How come this had to happen? Oh dear, this is terrible. Why is God, the universe, an agency, a person, or life picking on me? Problems are inevitable. Some problems can be anticipated, some are surprises, but the idea that problems occur regularly never need to be a surprise. The good news is that for every problem, there's a solution. Excuse me. Gotta love Alka-Seltzer, cold and flu. Okay, sometimes the solution is immediate, sometimes it takes a while to discover. Sometimes the solution involves letting go. Sometimes the problem is ours to solve, sometimes it isn't. Sometimes the problem is ours to solve. Oh, okay. Like I said, sometimes I forget where I'm at. Sometimes there is something we can clearly do to solve the problem. Other times we need to struggle, flounder, do our part, then trust our higher power for help. Sometimes the problem is just part of life. Sometimes it is important because we are learning something through the problem and its solution. Sometimes problems end up working out for good in our life. They get us headed in a direction that is superior to one way we may otherwise have taken. Sometimes problems just are. Sometimes they are a warning sign that we're on the wrong track. I've had many of those. We can learn to accept problems as an inevitable part of life. We can learn to solve problems. We can learn to trust our ability to solve problems. We can learn to identify which problems are trying to lead us in a new direction and which simply ask for solving. We can learn to focus on the solution rather than the problem and maintain a positive attitude toward life and the inevitable flow of problems and solutions. Today I will learn to trust solutions rather than be victimized by problems. I will not use problems to prove I am helpless, picked on, or martyred. I will not point to my problems to prove how awful life is. I will learn to trust the flow of problems and solutions. God, help me solve the problems I can solve today. Help me let go of the rest. Help me believe in my ability to tackle and solve problems. Help me trust the flow. For each problem, there is a solution. I thought this one was really good because all I have done all my life is talk about my problems. I didn't try to do anything to make them change or get better or even learn to deal with them differently. It's very true about how you talk about them more than you do try to solve them. And I think we're all guilty of doing that because we must get something out of talking about them or whining about them. But I've come to realize that all I get out of it is just more stress. And I don't want it anymore. I'm too old for it. It's time to have some peace. I jotted a couple things down because otherwise I'll get really sidetracked and I'll end up way in left field. So I just wanted to say a couple of them. So like however you start your first 15 minutes of your day is probably going to lead you to what kind of day you're going to have. So like I said, I always would sleep till the last minute because I love my sleep. And then I would rush, and then I would walk into work already behind for the day. I don't want to do that. So what I do my first 15 minutes is I do my readings, and then I'll get up and shower, and then I actually have a little time left. That's nice. Get up earlier. Take a 15-minute walk. A 3-minute walk. Okay, walk around the house. Just do something. Try not to complain. Oof, that's a hard one. Try today, even if it's just, by the hour, try to be positive. Don't let that garbage come out of your mouth. My friend calls it vomiting out your mouth, that kind of talk. Comments? Yes, I was just saying, please comment on my stuff because that I have quite a few views for starting so soon. I think I started this like 3 or 4 days ago, and I was surprised at how many people have already looked at this. So tell me something, fill me in, anything. Take some ginkgo biloba. I think that's for memory. Maybe I need that. I thought this was kind of funny. Like, it feels good to get up early, and old people, I've always looked at it as like old people go to bed early, but they wake up really early, but it works for them. So maybe I'll try to go to bed a little earlier and get up a little earlier and see what happens. Doesn't hurt to try. All right. And then I was listening to something by Sarah Jakes Roberts the other day, and she said a lot of people do not start something, the transition from where you've always been to where you want to be. A lot of times they don't even start because they don't know if they can finish it. And then she said, God doesn't care about the finish part. God just wants you to start. And that was big. Just start. Just do something different in your day than what you've always done that probably doesn't work anyways. And then there was another thing in my reading yesterday, and it said a man cannot think with a clear mind with clenched fists. And at first I thought maybe they were talking about anger, but it also can be just being anxious. I've been anxious a lot of my life. I don't think I was really that way like when I was growing up so much, but it seemed like the older I got, the more anxiety ridden I was. And the whole clenched fist thing, it's so true, because if you can't just breathe and get a little bit of peace going on, then you're never going to be able to think clearly. And I had mentioned this to a couple of people at work yesterday, and they said, I've really been feeling a lot of that lately, and I think that I needed to hear that. So 2 people were affected in a good way, and they're always going to have that in their head when maybe they start getting, a little bit of tension going on or stressed out. It really pays to try to have a good attitude. And I know it's hard to do a lot of times. We get tired of our jobs, taking care of the kids, housework, bills, all of that. But that's just a part of life, and it all matters on how you look at it. And problems are the same way. They're going to be there no matter what. We can't wish them away. And really, I kind of like having something to think about. Call it strange, but I get a little rush from trying to figure something out. All right, maybe I'm weird. I know I'm weird. So, okay, and then I'm going to go ahead and skip over to the Jesus Calling, and then I've got to sum it up because I've got to finish putting my food together for work and so on and so forth. So we will turn, it's August 6th. Good, this one's not too long because my throat is dry. All right, when things seem to be going all wrong, stop and affirm your trust in me. Calmly bring these matters to me and leave them in my capable hands. Then simply do the next thing. Stay in touch with me through thankful, trusting prayers resting in my sovereign hand. Rejoice in me, exult in the God of your salvation. As you trust in me, I make your feet like the feet of a deer. I enable you to walk and make progress upon your high places of problems, suffering, or responsibility. So there's some verses down underneath there, but they're a little lengthy today, so I'm not going to say them. But yeah, that kind of matches up to my other reading as far as, bring your problems to God. I'm not a religious freak. I'm a spiritual person, and I really know that God can change everything in your life, but you have to be willing to let that happen. You got to quit going against the grain. You're swimming upstream. Believe me, I know it. My arms are tired. So I just want to thank you guys for watching. I know I'm a little kooky, a bit strange, but this is just how I operate. The more I do this, the more comfortable I'm getting, so it's going to just take some funny directions, but I really think that, like I said, if I can help one person have some hope today, then I've done my job. I'm a helper. I'm trying to help myself, and let's see where this thing goes. Give me some comments, subscribe, do something. It's exciting. Okay, have a great day, everybody. God is always watching, and just talk to him, even if it's in your head, because he knows what you're thinking anyways. And keep those negative thoughts out, because that affects everything. Whatever you put in is whatever comes out. So put some more of this stuff in. It can't hurt, right? Okay, have a great day. It's Friday. Have a great weekend, and I'll probably hop on here tomorrow and read some more stuff. Thank you so much. Have a great day.